Hola, sean bienvenidos amantes de las películas, los cortometrajes, los documentales de todas las edades, tamaños, lugares, colores, edades y formas. El cortometraje Omelette, corto animado, es precioso y nos muestra la fidelidad de nuestras mascotas. Imaginen un perro adorable que lo único que busca es aliviarle un poco el día luego de que su amo llega cansado, agotado después del trabajo y quiere hacer una tortilla. El cortometraje, por supuesto, se llama Omelette y es de Madeleine Charafian y es una preciosura. Y además van a terminar completamente enamorados de la canción que acompaña este corto, de Elis Regina, Aguas de Marzo, original de Tom Jobim. Qué bonito, me parece mágico, la verdad, a partir de un programa del séptimo vicio de esta forma. Ojalá antes de partir su día, tomar su primer café, escuchen canciones bonitas, que los hagan sentir bien, como esta. Y si pueden pulsarle play a este tipo de cortometrajes de animación como Omelette, tanto mejor. Les apuesto que su día va a ser tanto mejor.
Pau, é pedra, é o fim do caminho, é resto de toco, é pouco sozinho, é caco de vidro, é a vida, é o sol, é a noite, é a morte, é o laço, é o anzol, é peroba do campo, nó da madeira, cainga, candeia, é uma tita pereira, é madeira de vento, tombo da ribanceira, é mistério profundo, é o queira ou não queira, é o vento ventando, é o fim da ladeira, é a viga, é o vão, festa brasileira, é a chuva chovendo, é conversa, a ribeira das águas de março, é o fim da canseira, é o pé, é o chão, é a marcha estradeira, passarinho na mão, pedra de atiradeira, uma ave no céu, uma ave no chão, é regato, é uma fonte, é pedaço de pão, é o fundo do poço, é o fim do caminho, no rosto desgosto, é pouco sozinho, é estrepe, é prego, é uma ponta, é ponto, é pingo pingando, é uma ponta, é ponto, é peixe, é gesto, é uma prata brilhando, é a luz da manhã, é o tijolo chegando, é a lenha, é o dia, é o fim da picada, é a garrafa de cana, o estilhaço na estrada, é o projeto da casa, é o corpo na cama, é o carro enguiçado, é a lama, é passo, é uma ponte, é sapo, é uma rã, é resto de mato na luz da manhã, são as águas de março fechando o verão, é a promessa de vida no teu coração, é pau, é pedra, é o fim do caminho, é resto de toco, é pouco sozinho, é uma cobra, é pau, é João, é José, é espinho na mão, é corte no pé, são as águas de março fechando o verão, é a promessa de vida no teu coração, é pau, é pedra, é o fim do caminho, é resto de toco, é pouco sozinho, é passo, é uma ponte, é sapo, é uma rã, é belo horizonte, é uma febre terçã, são as águas de março fechando o verão, é a promessa de vida no teu coração, é pau, é pedra, é o fim do caminho, é resto de toco, é pouco sozinho, é pau.
Lo que sigue es la respuesta rusa a los superhéroes de DC y de Marvel, así que cuando te canses de El Hombre Araña, Batman, Superman, el Capitán América, Iron Man, entre otros, pueden contar siempre con Guardians.
I have 2 weeks to search all of the former Soviet Union for the superhumans that can stop a supervillain.
Exactly right. These people are our only hope.
What's the name of the mission?
Guardians.
War is everywhere and cold and silent.
We're all the same. Lair. Kaz. Arsis. You want to know who did this to you? Come with us.
Rapid military attacks on Moscow continue.
Army turned out to be useless against the opposition forces. All attempts to stop it ended up with a complete shutdown of any machinery.
There's no coming back. For all of us.
Our experimental laboratory designed special gear to increase your performance.
Where's mine?
Game is on, cards are dealt, my darling king.
Hola Pelao Pip. Me encantan las películas religiosas de Jesús de Nazaret. ¿Me podrías recomendar otra?
Muchas gracias por acudir a su pelado pi de confianza. Así que le gusta Jesús de Nazaret, pues bien, quiero recomendarle el documental Mea Máxima Culpa sobre curas que abusan sexualmente en un registro documental de una comunidad de sordos mudos. Ah, disculpe, estaba buscando películas parecidas a Jesús de Nazaret. Vino al lugar equivocado. Mea Máxima Culpa.
Gracias Pelao Pip. Ahora sé qué películas religiosas puedo ver.
Me encantan esos rankings sobre los body counts, sobre la cantidad de muertes en las películas, pero me gustan mucho más esos rankings que hacen conteos sobre la mayor cantidad de profanidades, insultos y facts en las películas. Sí, Do the Right Thing de Spike Lee tenía el récord. Goodfellas de Martin Scorsese también. Bad Lieutenant de Abel Ferrara con Harvey Keitel también tenía un récord de facts. Como sea, no hay como un buen y clásico fact en el momento justo de una película. Por más que otras películas tengan mucho más insultos y sean creativamente profanos, no hay como un buen fact en el momento de una película. ¿Dónde está mi capítulo especial de Open English cuando lo necesito? Es cuando tú me dices, what the fuck, en el séptimo vicio, y digo, justamente, un documental sobre el origen y el uso cultural de la palabra fuck. ¿Se sienten bien? Inténtenlo en sus hogares. Digan, fuck.
Hello there. I'm George Putnam. I'd like to begin with a fact. A simple yet shocking fact. It is this. A flood tide of filth is engulfing our country in the form of obscenity and is threatening to pervert an entire generation of our American children.
Give me an F! Give me a U! Give me a C! Give me a K! What's that for? What's that for? What's that for? What's that for? What's that for?
In the whole tradition of Christian and biblical faith is the word. Words are really important.
It's been around as a word for sexual activity for forever.
Where the word comes from? I'm trying to think of even the first time I ever heard it.
Well, it has to go back almost to grade school.
FUCK is actually an acronym for Fornicate Under Command of the King. I don't know if you guys knew that. So technically it wasn't dirty. It was like everybody fuck or die. And yeah.
Do you often ask the king for permission?
Well, if I were so inclined, I would go to the king and say, "Great and glorious king, may I fornicate under your command?" And he'd be like, "Fuck away."
All right, bub, your fucking head is coming right off. All right, bub, your fucking head is coming right off.
Fuck Gaspar Gomez and fuck the fucking Diaz brothers! Fuck them all! Don't fuck with me! I tell you, no fucking kids! No, but you wouldn't listen. Well, you stupid fuck! How'd you like that? Huh? You fucking maricon! Eh? You think you can take me? You need a fucking army you're gonna take me!
¿Quién dijo que los niños no deben decir groserías?
Holy shit!
shit.
I'm just fucking with you, Daddy.
Fuck you.
You look like a complete cock.
Who the fuck do you think you are, asshole?
Nobody gives a shit about you. Blow it out your bunghole.
I'll blow it out your ass.
Fuck! That bitch!
Bitch.
Shit. This stinks. Okay, you cunts.
Cocksucker.
Oh shit, what?
Eat shit.
Eat shit and die, Ricky. Eat shit and live, Bill. You asshole.
You're an asshole.
You're a goddamn shit-sucking vampire.
Fuck, shit, cock, ass, titties, butter, bitch, muff, pussy, cock, butthole, Barbara Streisand. Jesus, fuck me. Don't fuck with me.
Holy shit. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Shit, man.
Fuck you. Penis brackies, deep shit. Bastards.
Ass wipe.
Shit. Shit. Bullshit.
Sons of bitches.
Let's kick some ass.
Cocksuckers! Pricks!
Holy shit.
Fuck him!
Jesus Christ.
Bullshit!
Pussy. You squitty little shitty snot-nosed bastard.
Watch my mouth. Got me shit.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
What a douche. Douchebag. I'm telling you, said crap.
Fuck, he's a pussy.
Shit twice. Fuck you.
Yes, we do.
Porque la pantalla del cine no se limita a los 4 lados de un rectángulo, sino que más bien ensancha los límites de la mirada y también de nuestras emociones. ¿Hasta dónde pueden llegar nuestras emociones? Las películas solo lo saben, pero para eso tienes que incursionar y devorar la mayor cantidad de celuloide que puedas. Y vas a notar cómo te extienden ideas, diálogos, formas de ver el mundo, forma de sentir con respecto a tramas, personajes y un montón de cosas. Uno cree que las películas son desechables, que se te olvidan a la vuelta de la esquina y bueno, hay un número de películas que ocasionan eso y ningún problema con el escapismo. Bien se entretienen y se nos olvidan, bien también. Pero ¿qué pasa cuando una película aporta cosas a tu forma de ser como persona? Es entonces cuando las películas nos hacen crecer. A mí me pasa que yo creo que yo no soy interesante, salvo que haya visto una película, un documental o un cortometraje que recomendar. Siento que puedo animar una conversación o ser incluso más entretenido por el mero hecho de conectar con películas y un montón de cosas. ¿No les pasa a ustedes? Quiero presentarles un ejercicio que tiene que ver con el viaje de la vida. Desde el origen hasta la muerte. Y posiblemente también la reencarnación. ¿Cómo nos han contado las películas el hecho de nacer, desarrollarnos, crecer y morir? Quizás no hay ejercicio más increíble que el que sigue a continuación en el 7º vicio. Nacer y morir. Y posiblemente reencarnarnos en las películas.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of introduction, this is a film about a transformation. Ours, the scientists keep telling us, is a universe which is disposable.
Let's go back and find the day when it all started.
And now, with your permission, a bit of verse. Behold, when first the flush of a newborn sun fell on the green and gold, our father Adam sat under the tree and scratched with a stick the first rude sketch that the world had seen. Was joy to his mighty heart, till the devil whispered behind the leaves, "It's pretty, but is it art?" Man, naked.
Observe, ladies and gentlemen, as compared to that of the normal brain.
What do I need to do? Maybe it's my brain chemistry. I need to fall in love. I need to have a girlfriend. I need to read more, improve myself.
Here's our hero, flying high above his troubles.
Do I have an original thought in my head? Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Bad chemistry. Just be real, confident. I need to turn my life around.
Watch the quick recovery.
And there she was, standing beside him.
And then there came a sudden, quite remarkable change.
Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
Those staring eyes stared as eyes have never stared before.
I like this. This is good.
It was a very nice summer. As you might say, was at the crossroads.
Life is short. I need to make the most of it. 5 miles a day. Really do it this time. I don't know how to do this.
You know, it might be just this one anonymous glory. Well, all that's left, most artists seem to feel these days, is the treasures, the fakes. To mark where we've been, to testify to what we had it in us to accomplish.
To the memory of that great man who will never cease to exist, I offer
The fact of life. But everything must finally wear away into the ultimate and universal ash.
Hola, ¿sabes que ando buscando la película 7 pecados capitales? Me dice que tiene un final tremendo.
La que termina con la cabeza de Gwyneth Paltrow dentro de una caja. Spoilerman, Spoilerman. Es maravilloso poder entrar a ver Animales Fantásticos y donde encontrarlos y saber que el tráiler no te arruinó buena parte de las sorpresas que nos depara la película. Qué bueno además es ver una película en la cual el tráiler no sea mejor que la película, porque eso suele pasar muchas veces, ¿no es verdad? Si hiciéramos Rebelio, Animales Fantásticos y donde encontrarlos, probablemente revelaríamos aquí ante ustedes el spoiler de los spoilers del 2016, pero no lo voy a hacer, porque aquel que no debe ser nombrado, te acordarás después de ver la Harry Potter, bueno sí, se refieren a Voldemort. Bueno, aquí hay uno que no debiera ser nombrado a la hora de los spoilers. Una de las cosas fascinantes de ver esta película es ir reparando en los detalles, o cómo tu cabecita empieza a devolver los fotogramas que acabas de ver y saliendo del cine empiezas a hacer las conexiones con las películas de Harry Potter. Ese es uno de los grandes ejercicios detrás de Animales Fantásticos y dónde encontrarlos. Por ejemplo, quizás en esta película hay alguna relación entre un mago y un no mago, y eso eventualmente podría adivinarse como, no sé, alguno de los abuelos de Harry Potter. Y la chica del retrato, con quien Scamander tuvo algún tipo de relación, pero él dice que la gente cambia. ¿Podría ella estar conectada o tener algún tipo de implicancia con Bellatrix? Y un dato muy útil también a la hora de ver esta película es el siguiente. Cuidado con la mordedura de un burlap, porque puede hacer que arroje llamas por el ano, pero no te preocupes porque eso dura tan solo 48 horas. ¿No sienten que es un conjuro extraño? Que una de las mejores películas del 2016, por lo menos para mí, tenga que ver con brujería y se llame The Witch. Y que actualmente en cartelera se vayan a encontrar dos películas con hechicería, a su manera. Una, Doctor Strange, y la otra, Animales Fantásticos y donde encontrarlos. Tráiganme sus pócimas cinematográficas, esa uñita muerta. Tráiganme aliento de rana. Y vamos a revolver el caldero mágico, como haría, no sé, el científico en silla de ruedas del extraño mundo de Jack, y vamos a desatarlo en las salas de cine a ver qué pasa. No vengan con la guata pelada a ver la película porque les va a dar mucha hambre ver la repostería, la panadería de Jacob. Y cuando ella, la que puede leer la mente, prepara así un strudel de forma mágica, así que esta ratatouille haría, se chupetaría los bigotes, sale un strudel. Ahí me crujió la guatita en esa parte. ¿Qué van a hacer este jueves 17 de noviembre? Meterse al maletín de las criaturas mágicas y extrañas del señor Scamander, alias Newt Eddie Redmayne, que en su actuación, para mí todavía tiene algo de Stephen Hawking en la teoría del todo, así como ladeadito, encorvadito. Algo le pasa todavía, no logró recuperarse lo suficiente. Todo eso y mucho más en una película que queremos recomendarte en el séptimo vicio. Animales Fantásticos y dónde encontrarlos.
It was like a ghost. I saw its eyes
shining white eyes, and it dove down underground.
For those people that are fans of the Harry Potter world, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is just taking all of that imagination and taking it into the 1920s to New York.
First trip to America?
Yes. Must get that fixed.
So incredible and vast and different and rooted also in the period, but with its own magical spin on it.
There's so much to see, and you kind of have to ignore your own sense of wonder.
There's strange things going on all over the city. The people behind this are not like you and me.
There's a world of magic and wizardry and the expansiveness of the imagination. No human could do what this thing is capable of.
This is a fairy tale with wizards and witches and creatures.
Everything we loved about the Harry Potter films is absolutely part of this world.
Put this on.
Why would I have to wear something like this?
Because your skull is susceptible to breakage under immense force.
I was in the wizarding world for 17 years. And if you've been with something for 17 years, it doesn't leave you. I knew I was only going to write 7 Harry Potter novels, but it's there. You know, that world is still in my mind. And I've said never say never, because I knew that Warner Brothers might want to do something with Fantastic Beasts, which was the thing that I was most interested in writing.
Coming back to the world, her world, it's amazing. It's kind of putting the band back together again. And this time we're working directly with JK. It's her first screenplay.
She really is our leading lady, as it were. I don't think I'm dreaming.
Gave it away.
I ain't got the brains to make this up.
When Warner Brothers came to me and said, we'd like to do something, I thought, right, bang. Okay, now I need to tell you what I've got. I always had a lot of backstory on certain characters, so I started writing what I saw as Newt's story.
When I read this script, I found it funny. I found it thrilling. It really pushes imagination to new extremes.
It was tender, it was emotional, it was a bit scary. It was all of those things that a filmmaker looks for in a piece of work that allows you to flex all your muscles.
Is there a school? A wizardry school?
Ilvermorny, it's only the best wizard school in the whole world.
I think you'll find that the best wizarding school in the world is Hogwarts.
Hogwash.
So there's a humanity and there's a truth to all these characters. They're accessible, they're relatable, and the world is this vivid, beautiful, rich world.
Our worlds are deliciously specific, very evocative.
And I don't think anybody other than the creator of that world would dare to push the boundaries, to give you something new, to give you a familiar world, but new ideas.
This is very much a fresh world. It's very much a new wizarding world.
You're learning about a part of magical history that's talked about in the Potter books, but you've never seen.
Who are you?
I'm sorry.
Who are you?
Newt Scamander, and you are?
Of all the characters in Potter who were just a name, Newt was the one who took on quite a bit of life in my mind.
Kicked out of Hogwarts for endangering human life with a beast. Yet one of your teachers argued strongly against your expulsion. What makes Albus Dumbledore so fond of you, Mr. Scamander?
He's an oddball. There's a sort of slightly eccentric, nerdy quality to him.
You were just an equatorial guinea.
I'm writing a book about magical creatures. He's a character who is more comfortable with creatures than he is with humans, whose imagination is almost unrivaled.
All right, I'm coming. Coming. Mum's here. Mum's here.
Newt turns up in New York with a suitcase full of these beasts. Some of them get out, and our characters have to track them down and bring them back.
It was open?
Just a smidge.
It sort of grows onto a bigger and bigger and bigger canvas.
This one catalyst sets in motion sort of insane amount of events.
In this wizarding world, beasts are a threat to giving away that wizards exist.
The reason is that magic developed very differently in America, and there are muggles who know about the existence of witches and wizards and want to exterminate them.
With exposure could come the destruction of our community.
Contain this.
or it'll mean war. MACUSA is the American equivalent to the Ministry of Magic. They protect the wizardry community from being exposed.
That an unregistered wizard set magical beasts loose in New York, and you see fit to tell us only when a man has been killed.
Who's been killed? For the last few months in New York, there have been all these disturbances. One of the real fears is that it's somehow linked to Grindelwald.
Whatever it is must be stopped.
Grindelwald is a wizard who is intolerant of non-wizarding people.
He's this incredibly mysterious figure. There is a fear as to where he may appear. It feels like we're just tracing back to the roots of Voldemort's darkness.
So Newt walks into a situation that he doesn't understand at all. Something that has implications for the whole wizarding world.
There's a Mr. Graves. I was wondering what you knew of his background.
You ask a lot of questions that can get you killed.
Graves is head deputy or of MACUSA. He's very proactively chasing this mystery that is running amok across New York City.
It was an obscurus.
As a consequence of the Salem witch hunts, many wizards and witches have suppressed their magic. This suppression grows into something dark, and that is called the obscurus.
Something is stalking our city, wreaking destruction and then disappearing without a trace.
Part of this society is trying to stamp out irregularity in the human race. They call themselves the Second Salem, or they're witch hunters.
Friend, are you a seeker? A seeker after truth?
These people know magic is real. They know there are witches and wizards, and they are determined to expose them.
Make way for the bare bones.
Millions of people read your newspapers, and they need to be made aware about this danger.
There's many different storylines that are going on in the piece.
There's a beautiful idea in this movie of worlds colliding.
So, you're the guy with the case full of monsters, huh?
News travels fast.
My heroes are always people who will say, I see how it is, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Don't hurt those creatures. Please, you don't understand. Nothing in there's dangerous.
We'll be the judges of that.
Newt is an exceptionally broad-minded wizard, and that carries into his relationships with others.
Teeny, you brought Matt home.
That's Mr. Scamander. He's lost something I'm going to help him find.
Tina and Queenie are, as a lot of sisters are, as different as you could possibly imagine.
These sisters are orphans. They've really raised each other. Queenie can read minds.
You know how to read minds?
Most guys think what he was thinking first time they see me.
And Tina is a demoted aura.
Major Investigation Department.
I thought you was...
Major Investigation Department. I got a Section 3A.
Then you've got Jacob. Jacob is a character I absolutely adore.
He is a muggle, or in America they're called no-maggers.
Even though Jacob is a nomad, he's a muggle, he's a very magical guy.
He is our window into this world.
We got a plan, right, guys?
They need our help.
This time, instead of having a trio, I've got a foursome.
There's this kind of odd buddy movie quality to it. These people who couldn't be more different end up finding real contact with each other.
Come on.
It's like a caper in a way. We're just trying to find clues and trying to find these beasts that have been let loose, and there's a real sweetness in all of the characters.
It can be lonely being an oddball until you find other oddballs, you know what I mean?
Oh, you slay me.
It is the friendship that develops that is the most important thing in the movie. That's what carries you on. What looks like a case has become effectively a portable safari park for endangered species. You open it up and there's an amazing space full of magical creatures.
I need to find everyone who's escaped before they get hurt.
Before they get hurt?
They're currently in alien terrain, surrounded by millions of the most vicious creatures on the planet. Humans.
When you stop to think about the hidden world of wizards, you immediately run across the problem of the beasts.
It's hard to hide magical animals who are on the loose.
Newt sees the wonder and the brilliance in these animals, and he believes that the wizarding community with a proper education could appreciate how extraordinary they are.
Come on, give me a smile. Now that is beneath you.
I love the bow truckle. His name's Pickett. He doesn't quite fit in with his branch, which is the technical term for a lot of bow truckles.
He has some attachment issues.
The more I read the script, the more I couldn't believe these animals and all the characteristics that Joe had thought up.
You and I will need to be up early tomorrow morning to find my niffler.
What's a niffler?
People have met nifflers in the Potter books. They are odd little tunneling creatures who are attracted by anything shiny. Effectively, they're adorable thieves and create mayhem.
Now, there's absolutely nothing for you to worry about.
Tell me, has anyone ever believed you? You told them not to worry?
The Erumpent is quite a fierce creature, almost indestructible creature. David Yates injected it with a playfulness that I hadn't expected and which is delightful.
Newt! Thunderbird is a magnificent, powerful, regal creature.
The Thunderbird has this extraordinary quality that his mood is reflected by the weather that pours from beneath him.
Danger. He senses danger.
The demiguise can become invisible. You can make an invisibility cloak from the pelt of a demiguise, which is why they're hunted and endangered. The alchemy is koranoptixik, which is a word I invented.
Koranoptixik means that they grow or shrink to fit available space.
It's a sort of winged serpent, part bird, part snake. It lays eggs of pure silver. All of these creatures are endangered. They can't hide themselves. They don't understand they're supposed to hide.
What was that? A moth, I think.
Walking in and knowing I was about to see sets for the new movies was so exciting. There's just something about an active studio. It's electric. To an extent, corny though it sounds, it was like coming home. It was a lot of fun.
What, ain't you ever seen a house elf before?
I was thrilled David Yates wanted to do it. He understands the world and the material so well.
One of the things about working with David, he's a great collaborator. He has a very strong opinion of his own, but is willing to listen and share and process the ideas of others.
Very good. Good without the stick. We did it without a stick, guys.
It was marvellous being close to that sort of font of creativity and imagination and energy. And that's what was particularly interesting and exciting.
David Yates is extraordinary, really. I mean, films of this scale, I've never witnessed anything like it, but you have so many departments that you're shepherding.
And David Heyman, you know, he was there right from the beginning. I couldn't really imagine doing it without him.
He was the one who spotted the Harry Potter books as something to be done.
We have a fantastic team around us who are as ambitious for this as we are.
There's nothing I dislike about that team. That team is amazing. It's hard to express the childlike glee of walking into those rooms, those workshops, and seeing all of those things.
We're working with the person who created the entire universe to begin with. For everyone who's grown up with Joe's World and those books and the movies, it will feel like a real treat.
New York is considerably more interesting than I expected.
Although the title is Fantastic Beasts, to me we're talking about the beast that's in everyone and the way that we make beasts of others.
Heed my warning! Witches live among us!
It is such a dangerous thing to do, to draw a line around a group and say, you're wrong, you're inadequate, you're insufficient, and you should be treated thus. That's at the heart of most of what I write, and it's certainly at the heart of this movie.
It's fizzy and it's crazy and it's alive and it's eclectic.
There's so much to love about this movie.
It'll be exciting just getting to see a new chapter.
Some of it's hinted at in the Potter books, some of it's told in the Potter books, but a lot of it isn't. I'm getting a chance to tell that now.
Time is running out. Let's just command it.
El director Ingmar Bergman solía decir que uno veía películas, pero que también dentro de uno, dentro del corazón, dentro de nuestra cabecita, se proyectaban películas constantemente en blanco y negro, que no eran las películas que íbamos a ver al cine, son las películas que nosotros vamos editando en nuestros corazones, en nuestra mente. Y esas películas, conforme avanza nuestra vida, no se acaban nunca. Es un gran largometraje, con múltiples narrativas, si se quiere, con muchos personajes. Y puede pasar del drama a la comedia, al terror, a una película romántica, lo que quieras. Y se llama Tu propia vida. En un momento estás aquí y mañana ya no estás. ¿Cuáles son las palabras que dejarías quizás para esa película interna? Y también para tus seres queridos. ¿Cuáles serían las palabras que dejarías cuando tú ya no estés aquí? Así que si mañana empezara sin mí, me gustaría dejarles este cortometraje. If tomorrow starts without me. Siguen viendo El Séptimo Vicio.
When tomorrow starts without me, and I'm not there to see, if the sun should rise and find your eyes all filled with tears for me, I wish so much you wouldn't cry the way you did today, while thinking of the many things we didn't get to say. I know how much you love me, as much as I love you, and each time that you think of me, I know you'll miss me too. But when tomorrow starts without me, please try to understand that an angel came and called my name and took me by the hand and said my place was ready in heaven far above, and that I'd have to leave behind all those I dearly love. But as I turned to walk away, a tear fell from my eye. For all my life I'd always thought I didn't want to die. I had so much to live for, so much left yet to do. It seemed almost impossible that I was leaving you. I thought of all the yesterdays, the good ones and the bad. I thought of all the love we shared and all the fun we had. If I could relive yesterday, just even for a while, I'd say goodbye and kiss you, and maybe see you smile. But then I fully realized that this could never be, for emptiness and memories would take the place of me. And when I thought of worldly things I might miss come tomorrow, I thought of you, and when I did, my heart was filled with sorrow. But when I walked through heaven's gates, I felt so much at home. When God looked down and smiled at me from his great golden throne, he said, "This is eternity, and all I've promised you. Today, your life on earth is past, but here life starts anew. I promise no tomorrow, but today will always last. And since each day is the same, there's no longing for the past. You have been so faithful, so trusting and so true, though there were times you did some things you knew you shouldn't do. But you have been forgiven, and now at last you're free. So won't you come and take my hand and share my life with me?"
El oficio de un director no consiste en grabar, sino en concebir. No existe en tomar imágenes, sino que más bien esculpirlas. Un director filma películas, pero la verdad es que la imaginó tiempo antes. Y el mero hecho de imaginarla significa ya empezarla a hacer. Los directores sueñan en formato cine. Y quizás tus propios sueños vienen con créditos. Todos tenemos nuestro director's cut en nuestras vidas de lo que son las películas que nos pasamos. Y quizás esas películas en sí son un storyboard de alguna película que vamos a hacer más adelante, o cortometraje, lo que sea. Quiero hacerte la siguiente pregunta. Cuando pones a directores como, pongamos, Christopher Nolan, David Lynch, Alejandro Jodorowsky, por nombrar algunos, si los pusieras en una sala de cine, viendo sus películas, ¿quién estaría imaginando a quién? Fellini, Tarkovsky, en fin, Kurosawa, tantos. Nos vemos. Soy el Pelado Pi, el Dr. Simi de las películas con ustedes. Subconscious Cinema.
Hey, you a dreamer? They say dreaming's dead. No one does it anymore. It's not dead, it's just it's been forgotten. I'm trying to change all that, and I hope you are too. By dreaming every day.
Well, dreams, they feel real while we're in them, right? It's only when we wake up that we realize something was actually strange.
I explained to you about dreams, so you don't think it is hooey. The secrets of who you are and what has made you run away from yourself, all these secrets are buried in your brain.